Hello! It's been a little while since I made a video or went live or anything. I'm still here, but I've been very busy and also I keep forgetting. I actually was going to make one about how to make homemade hand gel, but then I thought it was, I don't know, there's an awful lot of other things. But I did make homemade hand gel because I ran out quite quickly. There it is. So it's basically hand cream. First of all, sterilise your bottle. That's very important. You can use like sterilised like Milton, like baby. They're probably all out of, I don't know, everything's gone a little bit crazy, isn't it? It's all out of stock. Anyway, it's mainly hand cream, which is nice because after you've washed your hands, you need the hand cream to get it nice and soft. So I've got really nice hands, but I haven't got really nice hands. I've got nice soft hands. So right, I suppose. But basically, what I found out is that witch hazel is mostly alcohol and it's good for your skin. You can also use surgical spirit, but that actually, it says on the bottle that it's got castor oil in it and it's supposed to be hardening the skin. So I thought maybe not use that. Maybe use that instead. So that's made it a little bit liquidy. I keep topping it up. Some tea tree oil, and no, that's tea tree oil. And that one's ylang ylang. Ylang ylang? Yeah, I could have, I went to the chemist, they'd run out of everything else. Do a vegetable video, right, well I might do, but maybe in the coming days and months, when I've got very little else to do. So I'm not sure what's happening, it's all a little bit, anyway, that's hand gel for you. Just mix up some nice hand cream you're not allergic to, and some tea tree oil, and some nice smelling things, and some alcohol. Alcohol's the most important. Don't drink this alcohol, because I don't think it's made to be drunk. And I don't know really what the tea tree oil would do to you. No, that's not tea tree oil. That's witch hazel. Anyway, that's beside the point. I don't know what's happening. I've been trying to find ways to get home to my parents because I got a bit worried because they are over 70. And no, I'm not. I am early. Yeah, but I'm not. Am I early or am I late? Because as you can see, look, I'm far away. Woo! I'm not holding. You can see both my hands. Wow, it's like magic. It's because before everything kicked off, I bought some stuff for my Edinburgh show, which probably won't happen now because everything's kicking off. And it does feel like that, doesn't it, Phil? P.H. Lewis. Is Phil? I keep thinking you're. Anyway, I don't know. There's too many people called Philip. No, you're all good people called Philip. There's not too many people. There's just the amount. That's right. And I don't know what I'm talking about. Anyway. So I was expecting, because my vegetable videos were going to be like an Edinburgh show, so I bought a projector, like a mini projector, and also a little thing that I could put my my phone on, because I did have one, but my phone's got bigger and it sort of snapped. But I've got one that I can fit on there, and a little tiny thing that you can put underneath. So now I've free-handed. Not three-handed, I've only got two hands. My hands are free! Free! So I've been today looking forward. So I should make a vegetable video, I suppose, but I've run out of vegetables. I'm sure I've got other vegetables, so I will do that because I probably won't have much else to do. I'm looking at ways of going home to see my parents because they are over 70, as I was saying, so they might have to stay inside for a long time. So I'd like to go and see them because I'm in London and they're in Wales, and I've got to get there. And I'm also working for the next couple of weeks, but where I'm working, they might just cancel that work and then I'll be free. But can I get there? I don't know. Public transport's gone a little bit crazy. Maybe there won't be any. So I'm like looking at ways for getting home, and then I'll just probably get everything I can in a big truck, take it all there. See, I do drive, but I haven't driven for a long time, so I wouldn't feel safe doing that. And also, I don't know what the situation is with hiring cars. Anyway, at some point, I've got a load of videos that I keep meaning to edit that I haven't done yet, so that will be a really good opportunity to do that. Hooray! Hooray for doom and gloom. Look, it's sort of a funny angle, isn't it? There. If I go like that, then there's more carpet. Doesn't make any difference at all. So yeah, so I'll be making videos maybe. I haven't really been. Like I said, I was going to make the hand gel one, but I've done that now. What's the most hardy vegetable in the world? That's a good question. Probably the parsnip. Or if you're Welsh and you've done Duolingo a lot, then it's panas. Yeah, it's a massive joke in the Duolingo community. about the humble parsnip, because it is Owen, somebody called Owen, really likes parsnips, and almost all of the questions are about parsnips. So panas parsnips, they're very hardy. They get around a lot, and they are. I've had parsnips in my fridge for like months and months at a time. I've eaten them now, but the best vegetable for time travelling, yes, the best vegetable for time travelling is definitely kohlrabi. Kohlrabi. It's not a rabbi. Kohlrabi. I haven't done one about that. Somebody said, "Oh, that's my favourite vegetable," a while ago. I was like, I haven't done that one. Kohlrabi. So I need to do my time travelling vegetable, which is the kohlrabi. But can I get it in the shops? That is a question, because everything's run out in the shops. Who knows? You are Philip. That's what I thought. This is all right, because there was another Philip that I know. So I know too many. I don't know. I know just as many Philips as I need to know. Philip, hooray, hooray for Philip. Anyway, so I am going to do this and that and the other. I've got a video from Cardiff Museum with dinosaurs and rocks and paintings and all sorts that I never got around to editing, so I should do that. And I'm sure there's other things. And then I've got vegetables, if I can find vegetables. If I can't find vegetables, that's the thing. Now my Edinburgh show probably won't happen, because hello Keris, my Edinburgh show probably won't happen because I don't know what is happening. I did not put my name in. I was going to register for the main event because it was the early bird discount, and I was just like, hang on a minute, shall I put it off? And then I found out if they cancel it, the people that have paid for it already are not going to get their money back. They're just going to have it go forward until next year so they can come next. But what if they weren't going to go next year? You don't get your money back. So I think it was probably wise to hold off that little bit longer, just in case. And if it does go ahead and I feel the need to go in the big official book, then I can still go into the app for the same price. So I'm not in the book, but then I don't know what. August, I paid the deposit on the place that I was going to stay, but I haven't paid the balance of the deposit, and apparently you get the deposit back if it does get cancelled. So I mean, that's the least of the problems. Whether my Edinburgh show goes ahead, it's the least of the problems in the world, so it's fine. That's fine. I'll just do because I've got a big screen. Maybe I'll just find a room, a nice room that I can put the screen on, put a projection on it, woo, and have a sort of psychedelic disco party with projections and everything, and then that'll be amazing. I haven't used the projector yet because I was going to use it for I was going to put video, because I've done live shows before and put video in, and people get bored really quickly. So it was going to have pictures while I'm talking at them. You would maybe. Well, let's see what happens. You would pay pounds to see it. Pounds. Yeah, because it was a free fringe show, so it was like, here, afterwards, give me money if you felt it was worth it. And the most I've ever got from one person from that is £20 a person. But mostly they do not give that much money. But if it goes ahead, you can give what you want to me. Give anything. Give me your lung. Give me your liver. No, don't do that. Give me any money. That would be horribly messy in a bucket at the end, wouldn't it? Anyway, so I don't know what's going to happen with that. But I mean, I haven't written it yet. I was like, oh, I'll do this and that. I'll do that. And then, I'll have projections. And I'll have a bit of a PowerPoint. And it'll be a sort of fake lecture. And it'll be amazing. And I'll have to try and work out how to do a framing device and make it all work. I was like, oh, really worried about that. Will it work? Will it work? Will it work? Now I might not have to do it at all. Phew! But not few, because I want to do it, but then do I? Because it's a lot of work and it might not work. But it might. So I've still got that to happen in the future, because now I've got a tiny little projector and all stuff like that. I can still do it, just don't know when. But, the main priority at the moment is visiting Wales whenever I can. So election day is coming up on Tuesday. Oh, well, that's it. In Britain, there was a mayoral election and loads of council elections, but they put the mayoral election, which was in May, to next year. They're not going to have it this year at all. Not even going to put it until the London Marathon. That's gone until October. So people that were training now, they're going to be in the peak of fitness, are like well, I'll do it in October. It means I have to keep training. Yeah, just give it up. So people are just like, yeah, whatever, just give it up. So I stayed in all weekend because I've seen what it's like out there. I went to the chemist to buy all of these things. And there was quite well stocked chemist. But then I left my purse on the counter when I was getting it. And I was like, no, because I have to go back to the chemist, and that's had all those sick people coughing on it and being ill all over my purse. But luckily they had found it and they put it in the back, and they're like, is this you? Yes, it's me. So I got my purse. It took me an hour before I realised that I had forgot my purse. I looked in my bag and I was like, oh, because I paid with a card that I don't keep in my purse, I keep it somewhere else. So I was like, oh no. But I did get it, so I got all of my stuff back. I didn't lose anything, and I've got stuff. But, where was I going with that? Oh, yes, I have seen the state of the supermarkets. The supermarkets are completely out of everything, But that was happening like 2 weeks ago. There was no pasta 2 or 3 weeks ago. That had already sold out before it really kicked off big time. And last time I went, I think was last Thursday, and there were no toilet rolls. But I had bought toilet rolls already, ages ago. And also, when I thought Brexit was going to happen, I bought loads of snacks. So I've got quite a lot of snacks to see me through if I stay here. But then, if I go to see my parents, then all the snacks are in London, and I'm nowhere near the snacks. Because I probably won't be able to get back to them. If I go to Wales, I probably won't be able to come back for a long time. Because they'll be like, no, you can't come out, close the borders, make a big wall over the Severn Bridge and block up the Severn Tunnel, and no, you are there, you can stay there now. We'll put back in, because they got rid of the barriers and the tolls on the Severn Bridge, but now they might put it back in. So you don't have to go across the Severn Bridge. You can go all the way around and up through Gloucestershire, through the forest. You go through the forest to tea. I'm escaping from Wales. Or people are escaping into Wales from England. I don't know. I remember loads of things when I was growing up with apocalypses. What is the plural of a plot? I suppose you don't need more than one apocalypse. So there's not really a plural of apocalypse. Apocalypses? Like ellipses? Apocalypses. Yeah, there was all stuff about apocalypses when I was growing up, so I'm sort of hardwired to worry about these things. So I know I've said many times, when I was growing up we had an indoor pantry, like a walk-in pantry, where like people have walk-in closets, because it was an old house. So when it was built, they built like a little cupboard to put stuff in. And I used to go in there because my mum used to keep the stuff that had still to be ironed, that had been washed but it still needed to be ironed, in a big washing basket. So there was clean washing in there, all comfiness, and tins, and it was nice and cosy. And I would just go in there in the washing, and I'd just be like, oh, imagine if this was the end of the world. Look, I've got all this food. Yum, yum, yum. I didn't have a tin opener in there, so that probably was a bit of a problem if I had been stuck in there. And it also would have been really lonely, all on my own in the washing with the cans surrounding me. But I was thinking about it even then when I was a small child. I don't think the freezer was in there. I think the freezer was in a different room. So I was far away from... I couldn't have had the frozen mousses. They were very big when I was growing up. Frozen mousses, that was the height of treat. Frozen mousses. I used to get into trouble because I'd come home from school and I'd get a frozen mousse and I'd eat it, and my mum would be like, you've eaten the frozen mousses again. I didn't even leave them to be defrosted. They were in little tubs. They were very cheap tasting, very small. You only got about 2 spoons. You're like, gone. It's just like, but I wanted the frozen mousse. It's like, you should have asked. So now, when I go home, I'm very careful to say, can I eat this thing, Mum? She's like, well, you don't have to ask. And I'm like, I do, though, because you might have been wanting me to not eat that thing. So, yeah. So hopefully I can get home at some point to Wales, but I don't know when. So if I am stuck there for 6 months, then I have plenty of time to write my Edinburgh show. That's not going to happen because Edinburgh's not going to be cancelled. Edinburgh's going to still be there as a city, but the festival and the Fringe might not go ahead. I mean, it's 4 months, is it? What's it? April, May, June, July, August. But they say that the people that over the 70s, the over 70s might have to self-isolate for 3 months. And that hasn't happened yet. So if it doesn't, and I saw something from the Welsh Health Council saying it's not going to happen for 3 weeks. So, I don't know. Least of our problems, really, if the festival's going to go ahead. They've cancelled loads of things. I've seen a lot of comedians and musicians and everything going, well, I've got no work now. What am I going to do? Because they've cancelled quite a lot of events and people that were planning to have poetry and stuff like that. So it would seem that really I haven't done. I've seen a lot of moisturiser. I've got moisturiser everywhere. I've got so much moisturiser and so much like shower gel and soap and stuff. It's just everywhere. So it's a good opportunity if I'm stuck inside to use a lot of shower gel and a lot of soap and eat all my beans that I've got lots of cans of and my snacks, my Brexit snacks. So when Brexit actually happens, I won't have anything left because I'll have used it all up. Oh no. Oh well. But look, my lovely hand gel. It's actually quite liquidy because I keep topping it up with the alcohol. I've got 5 people here. Hello, 5 people. Thank you for sticking with me. And my it's very medicinal because it's a mixture of. Oh, that's what I was going to say. Yeah, I got this one from the same chemist, and I was like, "Have you got any essential oils? Because tea tree oil can smell a bit hospitally." They're like, "No, over there though, maybe." And I was like, "There's not there. There's not there." And then I looked behind some other stuff. And there's some very dusty essential oils, and they only had lemongrass, which is a bit too much like tea tree. It's a lemony, but I thought ylang ylang is better than nothing, and it doesn't have any. I mean, really, whether essential oils are actually helpful for anything except smelling nice is debatable. I know tea tree oil is reputed to have antibacterial and antiviral and antifungal and It's not. It's just, it smells like it should be healthy. And it smells like it should be some sort of medicinal thing. So it's psychologically helpful. But, I mean, I think the alcohol might do the trick. Probably. I don't know though. But this is, the trouble is, this hand gel thing, it was full with hand gel, but I looked in my pocket and I was like, why is there no hand gel left? And then I realised it had leaked all over my pocket. But then I forgot about that and I found this empty bottle and went, this empty bottle is perfect. Forgetting completely at that point, because it was a way down the line, that the reason that it was empty is because it had leaked in my pocket. So I've got a very, very disinfected pocket because my pocket was full of hand gel that dried out. So I've had to put a plastic bag. I know this is like single-use plastic bag, but I've recycled this plastic bag. I think this was a plastic bag that was surrounding some toilet roll. So it all works out in the end, doesn't it? Eventually. Yeah, so what's everyone else up to? I think I titled this, How is Everyone? How is everyone? Are you alright? You fine? You healthy? You well? Anyone? Nobody's answering me. Have I lost you all? Are you still here? Yes, jazz hands. Yeah. I don't know. See, I put some henna in my hair. Look at that. It's slightly more red than it usually is because I stuck some henna in it. I thought, that'll look nice. It's conditioned it. And it's made it go all same as it always does. Fuzzy. All good, fine. What with me? Good. Philip, fine. People still going to the movies. I don't think people still are going to the movies because somebody on my timeline in Facebook said that they'd gone to see what's that one? That's the new one where the half a father and they've gone. I want to call it Outlander, but it's not called Outlander. That one. Yeah, nothing to report. Oh, working from home is a good move, Philip. Week 2 break. Talk about 2-week break is a good time because then but then will you go back again? So I don't know what's happening because I work in a school and they haven't cancelled schools, so I'm in a bit of a dilemma because I'm healthy and fine and the children are mostly healthy and fine. There's been a couple of different things happening, but I'm like, because I'm not going to get paid because the way that my working, I'm not like on staff, so I'm not going to get paid if they cancel the school. bad thing. But I know what I'm doing. I'll know exactly where I'm going, and I can just go to Wales if they do cancel the schools as soon as possible. So I'm a little bit, I don't know what's that. The Invisible Man. Oh, okay. See, the Invisible Man, because it's a different sort of telling on it, isn't it? Yeah. I think I might like to see that Invisible Man. Is it like a feminist version? Feminist Invisible Man. What was I thinking? That probably is that. I don't know. I've only seen like half a trailer. I'm just finding like bits of plastic here, and I've just got moisturiser everywhere. It's like, what? There's another one. So I've got plenty of raw ingredients if I decide to make more hand cream with alcohol. Alcoholic hand cream. It's the wave of the future. Yeah, so I haven't seen... What is the name of that thing? Is it Disney? I think there were reviews going, it's the male version of Frozen. It's Frozen for boys. And people were being like, why? You don't have to gender children's films. It's like it's got boys as the main protagonists rather than girls. But Frozen, it's not really for girls. It's for people that like that sort of thing. Does it? Invisible Man, not the thing that I was talking about that was the male Frozen. Invisible Man shit, yeah, that would be fine. Yeah, that would be fine. It's not fine, but that would make more sense, is what I meant. I don't know what I'm talking about anymore. Anyway, yeah. So, other things to see in the cinema, because I know, last thing I saw in the cinema was David Copperfield. Was it? Yeah, David Copperfield. I went to see a few things, and then I've still got £2 of a voucher, so I could go and see something else. But I think it's good for a year and you can part exchange it. But so I was seeing a lot of things in the cinema and then I just didn't for a while. So that's one thing to see. But I've got a feeling that what we'll be doing rather than going to the cinema in the coming weeks and months is watching what little there is on Netflix now that they've stopped production on anything and cancelled quite a lot of the others anyway. So find things that are good on Netflix that you haven't seen before. Now, I enjoyed The Witcher, but I've seen that, and I know not. My flatmate was like, no, I didn't like that. But I saw I'm Not Okay With This. That was good. I think it's more aimed at teenagers, but it was interesting and it was entertaining, so I would recommend that. And BoJack Horseman, seen it. Military Wives, yeah. Is it? Okay, that's good, but I have to go to the cinema to see that, so I'm thinking of things that we have to watch. Oh, I know what I'm watching. I'm rewatching Doctor Who from the beginning of was it 2005? 2004? 2005, yeah? Marvellous Mrs. Maisel, but you need to have Amazon Prime for that. And I don't have Amazon Prime, but I do have BBC iPlayer. So I've been watching also, as well as Doctor Who, Torchwood from the beginning. So I just watched the Cyberwoman episode today. Chris Chibnall, obsessed with half-completed cyber people and sexy things. Like, oh, everyone's kissing now. Oh, look, there's a thing. Oh, look, there's a cool oh, there's dinosaurs. So it's like, yeah. Dinosaurs and kissing. That is basically Torchwood for you. Enjoyable. I think it's more enjoyable that I'm watching it the second, because I remember things. Mr. Robot. Yeah, Mr. Robot I've seen. Mr. Robot's good. I recommend that. Torchwood from the beginning. Doctor Who from the beginning. Torchwood. I've said Torchwood once. I've lost my track. Other things. What other things? I'm quite liking Avenue 5, although I read an article about how it's not funny and sci-fi comedy's not funny and it's rubbish, la 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 la. But I'm enjoying it, so I don't care. And that's very apt at the moment, because that's about a cruise ship where terrible things go wrong and they're trapped on it. They can't get off and they're stuck there for a long time. So maybe it's a little bit too close to home, but it's entertaining. I think it's entertaining anyway. And Hugh Laurie's always good. And some other people. What else? I watched Shrill. It's on BBC I. Avenue 5 is good. What got me through hard times ages ago was Red Dwarf. So I could start watching Red Dwarf again from the beginning. I haven't seen Red Dwarf I watched that thousands and thousands of times when I was at my lowest ebb. I'm just like, just in the best possible taste. But but I haven't seen it for a while, so that might be due for a rewatch. And also, that's another one about somebody that's stuck in a confined space and can't escape. So that might also be another bit close to home. And also, Everybody's Dead. Everybody's dead, Dave. Yes, Dave, the dead. Everybody's dead, Dave. Dave, the dead. Everybody's dead. Dave. iPlayer. Yeah, there's lots of things on iPlayer. Yeah. Rimmer. Snake. Anyway, so yeah, because we watched that. Big Bang S1 and 2. What, Big Bang Theory? Bang? Yeah. Anyway, season 1 or 2 of, I see what you mean. Season 1 or 2 of Red Dwarf, yes, they are the best. Haha, yes. Lots of things that are worth watching. So really, we should like trade recommendations of what to watch when we are inevitably all confined to quarters and have to stay in. And yeah, Welsh Drama, yes. A Hinterland, Igwyth. I was pronouncing it. It's I tried to watch that in Welsh with Welsh subtitles because I don't speak Welsh very well. I'm learning, so I tried to watch it in the original Welsh with the Welsh subtitles so that I get extra Welsh into my head. But it turned out that just didn't really help me. I was still like, I'm not sure. Igwyth. Yes, not the Igwyth. This is a completely different thing with the T on the end. Yes, Igwyth. Anyway, whatever it is, it was hard. It was hard. Maybe I've absorbed more Welsh now and I could try it again. But they took it off Click. It was on Click. It was on Click, but on a box set, and I started watching it and I'm like, I'll go back to that, and then I looked again and it's like, they've taken it away, they've taken away all the box sets, so I haven't got around to that again. And I watched the one with I can't remember her name, the person that plays Gwen Cooper in Torchwood, who learnt Welsh just to be in a Welsh TV series. It's like, what? I would try to do that. Yes, do I speak enough Welsh to be in a Welsh TV drama? I'll give it a go. Yes, yeah. So if anybody wants me to do that from my house, I suppose if I'm stuck in my house, I've got no excuse not to properly learn Welsh, properly learn French, and properly learn Spanish and Portuguese and all the other things that I've half-heartedly tried to learn over the years. Be an expert. I'll be a linguist, a cunning linguist. That's another thing you can do when you're stuck at home, obviously. So yeah, watch lots of things at home. Watch all sorts of things. So yeah. What did you just say? Yeah, it's gone now. Yes, so catch up on Netflix. That's a good point. So catch up on Netflix, learn languages, write a book. Eve Miles, that's her, who's also in the next episode of Doctor Who that I'm going to watch, where she's playing Gwyneth, I think, rather than Gwen. Gwen Cooper, Gwyneth, obviously related. Yes, I think they mentioned that at some point. So yes. Eve Miles, and so I should write some stuff, and I should also properly write my Edinburgh show. That might not be an Edinburgh show, but might be a show, and I'll have longer to do it. If I'm not doing it to Edinburgh, then I've got no time limit, and it'll be done when it's done, when everybody's coming out of isolation, like peering through into the light. It's like, oh, we're out, I can see the light. Can I come and see a show about vegetables? Everybody be like, yeah, let me see the show about vegetables. Oh, we're saved by the vegetable show. I'm not sure that will happen. But, I've got less time. I work better on a deadline. But then again, if I've got longer time to do things, it might be better. Anyway, everyone should buy my books. That'll keep you through. I've been downloading things on Kindle. I was given an old Kindle a while ago and I forgot about it. And then I was like, but if I find it again, The Unquiet Dead, that's it. Yeah, that's the next Doctor Who that I'm watching. It's The Unquiet Dead. It's a good one, an early one, and it's a good one. And then I will, buy my books, especially the third in the trilogy, which is basically about a dystopian end of the world scenario where there's quite a lot of people that are not there for, it's a bit close to home again. But yeah, read my books, find them on Amazon, download them to Kindle. You don't have to have them delivered. 2 of them are in print as well, print books, but then if you've got them straight to your Kindle, then there's no germs through the power of the internet. You should do that. And my poems. You should read my lovely poems. And watch all my videos. That's what you can do. I've got very many videos. I think more than 700, maybe even more than that. Lots of hundreds and hundreds of videos. You could just watch all my videos from the beginning. You watch all the vegetables and all of me warbling on about stuff for years. Loads of vlogs, loads of travelogues, loads of, this is how you make things, this is how you eat things, this is how you do things. Comedy, characters, Angel. And also, you can watch the video where the Church of Tinkerbell woman, Josephine, tells you all about how to survive an apocalypse. And you can also see my videos about all different ways that the world can end. I've got many videos for every situation. And that'll keep you occupied until it's time to come out into the light again and see the world. So that's quite a lot of things you can do, all involving me. Not involved, no. Obviously, I'm not on anything on Netflix. I am on a video. If you want to see a really terrible film, then you can go to Amazon and download or just stream Exorcism. And if you're in America, I think you can see me, glimpse of me in, what's it called? Dark Rage. Yeah, and also Patient 13. I got one line in that, and you can see it and you can go, that's a terrible, terrible performance. But I'm sure it's a good film. I haven't seen it because it's not on general release in Britain. I know that somebody I know got it and watched it. I was like, I'm hardly in it, don't bother. But they did anyway. And then I was like, yeah, don't bother. But you should bother, because now you've got time on your hands. The Dark Rage, I don't last very long in it, but there's a picture of me later on in it. And that's a bit of a spoiler, really. Exorcism, I'm in slightly longer, which is probably also a bit of a spoiler, saying that I'm in it slightly longer. Yeah, Exorcism, which I'm amazing in. Amazing. It's amazing. I haven't actually seen it, so I don't know what it's like. I was in it, but I didn't watch it. I got sent a screening copy, and I'm like, nah, I'm not going to watch that. But you should watch it. It's got like 101 star reviews on Amazon. I'm sure. Don't let that put you off. It's also got 1 3-star from my mum going, Elise is good. So thanks, Mum. That's always worth it. And also some friends that usually they're not, they don't tell lies. They don't like go, you were good when you're not good. They don't. I've got some scathing friends who are like, it's all right. Not that bad. So that's a great recommendation. It's not that bad. And my books are good. So loads of things to do when you're on your own and you've got nothing better to do, and you've learnt all the languages and watched all the Netflix and done all the stuff, washed your hands 1,000, 100 million times and run out of toilet paper, you can just watch all my videos and watch all my films and download all my books. Just me wall to wall. Why would you say no to that? I think a lot of people would say no to that. Anyway, I've been going for ages and I'm running out of things to say, but then again, that's never stopped me before, has it? So I will bid you adieu, and if you want to recommend anything for me to watch or do or see, or any videos that I can make or anything, in the comments below. If you see this at a later date, let me know what's happening. Let me know whether there's anything that I should be doing or seeing, or that you should be doing or seeing, or anything really. Let's just keep this dialogue going, because what have we got except each other? And I've got you, and you've got me, and we are all together. I won't do any more of that, because otherwise I'll have to pay money to, yeah, copyrights. Anyway, bye, 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 bye.